I mean, I have an iPad, I use things all the time. It's just a world I want to be part of, not to be, shoveled out of it.
It's got a church and a chapel and a school, and it's a good community to live in. There's lots of things going on.
I mean, I've lived here for 43 years, seen huge changes in that time.
For a long time, we've had an internet speed of less than 2 megabytes. It was very difficult to use programs like Skype to contact our grandchildren. It's very important for older people like us to have the fast internet because you're part of the modern world, although you're old.
Being without internet makes people so isolated. They're not part of what's going on, what they see on the television, what they hear on the radio. They're not part of it because so much of it depends these days on quick communication. And in a small village, communication is really important.
And if you don't have that, you're left out. And you've got to recognise that means the person who's the farthest away. Just like the penny post, it had to go to everywhere. And so the internet has to go to everywhere, otherwise you're excluding people. Everything else is being geared up to that happening. The government expects everybody to be on the internet. If you want to fill in a form, you've got to do it on the internet. And so everything is now being done that way. And so if you're not able to do it that way, it can be very frustrating. I think with the current government, I don't actually know whether it's that they don't care or whether they just don't understand.
This is an example of the Tory lack of interest in providing services.
It's obvious that the Labour policy is for everybody. All those people, I mean, we're reasonably lucky here. There are places where they've got no internet at all. And they're the people that are not important. They're not in the centres of power, they're not in the centres of activity. But they are worth just as much as anybody else. And they deserve to have quick internet. And that's why I'm delighted that this is now part of Labour Party policy.
It's one of the freedoms of the modern world. It should be for everybody. So it should be for the many, not the few.